Hello and welcome back to my channel where we are all things conversation. My name is Tato and welcome back to my channel. To those that are returning subscribers, you guys are the bomb, diggy D. And to the new subscribers where you just passed by and you saw this topic as interesting, I'd like for you to watch and you just take your time to actually be like, okay, I want to be part of this tribe and I'm going to subscribe. So let us just get into it, because why? I need answers, guys. I need to find out why are we fighting about this. I need to find out why are we like this. Let's discuss. As the heading at the title of obviously the video will tell you, we are going to speak about the differences and the many things that we tend to argue about when it comes to South Africa or Africa, but I'll just say South Africa because I'm from South Africa, and I'll just speak on that perspective, and also Americans and how we live and the differences there are. Number one, we are not going to be those people that insult, not giving information, but in turn making the problem worse than it actually is. We are not going to do that on this channel. I just like curious to find out whether it is a water and sanitation issue or whether it is culture. So I'm here to find out from you guys and learn. I'm just going to give you guys the observations of what I've seen. I don't want to see people giving me stats of how many people died of AIDS in Africa and we are worried about their water. And I don't want to see people from Africa speaking about, oh, do your lives matter, because, you know, BLM type of thing. So I don't want those things. I don't want things to be worse. So the first one that is very, very popular is the whole bathtub and kitchen sink situation, right? Americans, we've seen a lot of times they bath their children inside kitchen sinks, and then they also wash their hair inside the kitchen sinks. And with South Africans, it is like, what, guys? Are you okay? You know, because of how we live on this side, where there is a separation of things that have to be done with that cleansing of the body, and, you know, number two and all of that. We have a separate room for that, right? Which is the bathroom, whatever you want to call it, toilet or whatever. The kitchen is for obviously the things that are in the kitchen. Even things like brushing your teeth, we don't do that in the kitchen. So what I want to find out about that is, okay, we know the differences, right? And we know both people are comfortable with their differences. However, it is somehow being, guys, are you guys really doing this? When it comes to Americans washing their hair inside the same kitchen sink, and for them, their way of seeing things is we clean up, okay? After washing that hair, after washing that baby, after giving that baby a bath, we clean up with, Lysol. They love Lysol. For everything, Lysol, to a point where they wanted to drink Lysol for, you know what I mean? And you know who I'm talking about, right? Americans love Lysol. And speaking of Lysol, there's another one where I've seen a lot of Americans like clean up in airports where, and I'm talking about, I'm not saying, when I say Americans, I'm not talking about every American. I don't need someone to be like, not all of us, because I'm talking about the things that I see as a majority, whether it is in comments, whether it is in videos, where I've seen, okay, this is a thing in this area, or this is a thing in this type of country or whatever. So I'm not interested, or let's just not make that a thing. When they go to planes, sanitize, wipes, Lysol, and all of those things. Whereas with South Africans or other people that I've seen, they go into a plane, they sit down, and it's one of those things where it's like, okay, fine, we're in a plane, right? Another one I've seen, I think it was Cardi B. I could be wrong, and I stand to be corrected, but she was speaking about taking a shower before taking a bath. And under those comments, a lot of people were saying the very same thing. And obviously it was a shocker to me. And a lot of South Africans, I guess, because I would see the comments where it's like, what's the point of, what do you do during the day that is so dirty for you to have to take a shower first before you take a bath? But when it comes to Americans, probably it is justified. And because of maybe I just don't know. I'm starting to think there are certain things that are water and sanitation wise, or there are certain things that are cultural, because when I think about the whole bath and shower situation, that might just be a cultural thing, where that might just be an environmental, where I grew up and how I grew up type of thing, because I cannot qualify it as a water and sanitation issue, because you're using the same water for the shower and you're using the same water for the bath. And also the kitchen sink and the, you know, getting your babies washed and all of these things washed in the kitchen sink, where you wash your food and your everything in it. I think that's also not, I cannot qualify that as a water and sanitation situation. And that was a confusing thing for me, where I was like, how? So you go take a shower first before you take a bath? And really, honestly, on my side, it's like, yo, how dirty are you? Like, and I'm not saying the person, but I'm just talking about the environment. Maybe like, is it sticky there? Is it humid? Is it, you know, did you work, like, did you overwork, or did you, I don't know. I need answers. I'm just an ignorant person. Ignorance for me is not knowing. It's the absence of knowledge. So I'll say I'm ignorant in that area, because I need the knowledge. I need to know. The other one is, when it comes to South Africans, we drink our water, our tap water, right? For us, tap water is like, you know, but in America, I've seen a lot of people mention that they have to filter first before they can actually use their water for tap water, right? They don't drink directly. They have to have like a filter system of some sort before they can actually use that water. Otherwise, they obviously buy water and as you've seen, man, a lot of bottles that go into those homes and everything like that. That is another thing that I'm just like, huh, okay, that is interesting. Could that be a sanitation or water and sanitation issue, or is it like a whole round, all around trust issue around sanitization? Or I don't know. I'm trying to find out, right? Because those are the things that I've noticed. And today I went to the shade room, right? And I saw this guy, Didi Gene. He was actually, he's in German, I think. He opened up bathtub water, something like that, but he just tried to fill up a bathtub, right, with water. And he was looking at the water and he was like, this water is yellow. And I'm looking at the water like, okay, no, I don't think so, you know, because yes, I know there's that crispness of water that we would see, especially, you know, in oceans and beaches and stuff like that. But there's also that water where you look at it and you're like, in your South African eyes, you're like, there's literally nothing wrong with this water. And then I see a lot of people on the comments like, why in the world are you taking a bath in a foreign place or in a place that is not yours? I did not know there was a thing. And I don't think it is a thing in South Africa, because, I mean, that wouldn't be true, especially seeing influencers going to these places and taking these baths, these bubble baths with their champagne and their legs out, you know. So for me, that would be like, no, that can't be the reason for us. We go anywhere. You take a shower if you want to take a shower. You take a bath if you want to take a bath. And some people are like, the only way I can take a bath here is when I bring my Lysol and I bleach this and I do this and I cleanse this. And I'm like, what is the thing about cleanliness when it comes to America? Is it the places where they are that need so much cleaning? Is it a cultural thing where it's like your mom raised you to, you know what, you put those vegetables in there, because even with vegetables, they scrub them, they do all these things. Meanwhile, we just wash just, you know, just for, okay, sand, you know, and just put them in the whatever. So is it a trust issue? Is it a extreme? I could actually put that as well and ask, and I'm a germaphobe and I'm this and I'm that. Whereas other people, I'd say Africans, I'd say South Africans, I'd say other people that I've seen where it's like, just sit down in a plane, just Just take a bath, take a shower if you want to. You know, all of those things that you see when, because of how you grew up, you think they're just simple. Whereas with other people, it's taboo. How dare you, you know? Those are the things that I just wanted to find out. So even with that, with the bathing, I'm like, So there's like this unwritten American rule that you don't just go and bath anyway, you know, you must take a shower. And for other people, it's just normal. I want to take a bath. I'm just going to, you know, bleach this, or I'm just going to handy this, which is like soap for us, you know. And I think maybe bleach, I would say it's probably Lysol for Americans. I don't know. Yeah, it would take that, and you hop in the bath, and literally nothing that says something is you're gonna be infested or anything is gonna go up your other areas. And like there's literally, or is it fear-based? Is it fear-based where you are always thinking about something coming at you, something making you sick, something, you know? So those are the things that I've just been thinking about, and I'm like, America, I would like to know, because I'm just South African and I'm just speaking out of ignorance. Please do not insult me. I just want to know, and that is all. Can you please put on your maturity cap and put off your offense cap and just teach me? It's just curiosity, and it's just one of those things where I'm like, can we just end this? Because some people will see that as, y'all are too dirty, y'all don't understand. And then the other people are like, y'all are just obsessive, y'all are just extra clean, and you just obsess over this and this, whereas you don't have this and whatever. Because with that, those debates around that are, you guys are so extra clean, but you bath your babies in the same place where you do your vegetables and whatever. You guys are so clean, this, that, and the other. So those are the things and the dynamics that I would feel like, guys, can they stop? Because yes, it's okay to give each other information like I would like right now, but I don't think it's something that will divide us in this way. Instead, let us learn our cultural differences. And also, I'd like to find out, for Americans that come to South Africa, do you guys practice the same thing? Do you guys also have your Lysols and you come here and you just clean up and you come and do that? And you ask for certain type of water or things like that, you know, because of being accustomed to certain things in America. And also South Africans or Africans, when you go abroad for us, obviously it would be America. Do you guys find like a culture shock of some sort, or do you guys feel the need to clean up? Or yeah, do you guys find the need to clean up, number one, when you get there, where you feel like, I need to, you know, maybe that's why they feel like this in America, I feel like I need to clean up. Or you take your South African streak and you take it overseas, where it's like, no, I'm good, I'm just going to sleep, I'm just going to dust my pillow, I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to sleep. Because I've seen people come with their sheets in hotels and pillowcases and all of that. And for us, I don't think it's that popular as it is in America. So I think it's a cultural thing or cleanliness thing, like I said. So please let me know. People that like to travel abroad, South Africans that like to travel abroad, or Africans that like to travel to America, and Americans that come to African countries and all these other countries, do you adapt, or do you still, you know, have to make sure that other things are clean? And do you feel like when you get to those places, you have to clean them, you know? Do you feel like when you taste that water, you're like, no, I don't think so? Do you feel like when you take a shower or whatever, do you feel like you need to? Or is it something that you're just used to it? Do let me know. Thank you for watching my little, I want to know.